Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Cash and Coffee. Thank you for tuning in today. We're going to talk about my sinking funds and my envelope categories. Real quick, sinking funds is basically this way to save money in different categories. So it's planned saving for planned spending. So if you have a birthday gift that you need to buy and you forgot that it was coming up, you would already have money in a category to pull from, and then you could buy a gift for that person. These are my envelopes, and I'm going to go through today what categories I have and why. The envelopes are basically a way for you to keep organized with your money, and you can also do this online with your online banking as sub-accounts on your savings. I will probably eventually do that, but for now I'm just sticking with these envelopes until I get to a point where I'm going to deposit large amounts and want to keep it separate in my account. I'm not exactly sure if I need to do that. It's something I might want to do because I am very organized and that works for me. Again, I want to tell you guys, just start with what you have, even if it's just a paper envelope. I know those fancy folders are awesome. Again, I am going to get one. I want to get one. I know they're more durable than this paper, but for now, I'm going to make this work, and I'm really excited about it. So let's start with my first envelope here. This one is just for payday. We get paid on the 15th and the 30th, and basically I'm just going to use this to stuff my cash in when I pull it out of the bank. The next one is groceries, and this is a category I will be pulling from more often, obviously because we need to eat food, but I try to shop once or twice a month for the entire month. I've been getting really good at that. I follow Pennies into Pearls. She's the one that encouraged me to try that last year because we had a rough 2019 going into 2020 already, with messed up paychecks and stuff like that. So I learned how to live on groceries and not overspending. So I'm going to try and keep up with that again this year. Next up is gas and maintenance, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to separate this eventually, just so my maintenance fund can grow and my gas one is going to be something I pull from often. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. Then we have B's wallet, so that he has money to spend in case he needs cash. Now these first three envelopes are going to be where I pull money from most often, and this is where I hopefully will pull leftover money to put aside later in a different envelope. These next categories I'm hoping I don't have to pull from too often. I would like to watch these grow, so we'll see. That's what this whole journey is about, right? So the first one is $1,000 step one. So this would be similar to the step one with Dave Ramsey, to have $1,000 saved, emergency savings. I do have another emergency envelope, so I think I might just correlate this to my debts and paying off my debts. You guys saw this the other day in my last video. C's savings and J's savings, we stuffed those. Then we have Christmas, and I love to spend money on Christmas. Now that I'm starting to get in a better position in life, like this last Christmas was probably one of my best ones where I could give to more people. So I'm excited to fill this one this year for sure. Then we have clothes. Fun, and under the fun category, if I can get it, I can't get it to focus. It does say underneath movies, fast food experiences, etc. For us, fast food is a fun thing to do because we try not to eat out that much. Digital scrapbooks is something that is probably most uncommon, unless people would consider this under a different category. I love digital scrapbooking, and I do it all the time with our family trips or a year in review. I like to get all my photos off my phone and put them somewhere so we can view them. So the books are kind of expensive, even if you use a really good coupon code. So I'm going to stock this up because I have like 5 books done that I need to order. So digital scrapbooking, by the way, is just scrapbooking on the computer, and then you get it printed off basically like a yearbook. Instead of having all these loose papers around that you put together yourself, this is all online, and I love it. Next, we have Beauty, Home Remodel, and we have a Star Wars Bitmoji there, and I'm really excited because we're huge Star Wars fans, Disney fans, and our house, we've been trying to make it kind of futuristic looking, and love having Star Wars elements in our house. So this one, I chose that icon to remind myself we have a big kitchen goal and a big bedroom goal, so really focus here. Next up is Vacation. See you real soon. That is a nod to Mickey Mouse, of course. We try to go at least once a year to Disney, and it's just something that my family likes to do. I know there's lots of other places to visit, but for now, with the little kids, this is what we want. This is what we enjoy doing. And last trip there, we actually paid for all out of pocket, no credit cards or anything, so it was my first Disney vacation that I am not still paying for. Next is pets. We have 2 cats and 2 hamsters. Car tabs, which I need to fatten this one up quite soon. This is the other emergency envelope that I was talking about in the first envelope. Gymnastics we talked about the other day when I was stuffing this envelope already. Birthday, I love celebrating birthdays and decorating for my kids' birthdays, so I'm excited. This is a new category for me. The next one is gifts, and this one does not go with the birthday category because these will be gifts that randomly pop up that I need to pull for, and the birthday one is just going to be for like my husband, my kids, maybe myself. I'm really hard like spending money on myself. I don't like to do it. The next one is school, and this one's going to be for supplies, pictures, yearbooks, gifts, and also book orders, because this year I realized I spent a lot of money on book orders. So I want to be prepared for that for the next school year. The last 2 envelopes here are savings, and this one is going to be leftovers from the other envelopes. So those envelopes, the grocery, gas, and Bee's wallet, anything left over in that from that will go in here, except for 5s and 1s. 5s are going to go to this $5 challenge that I'm going to try, and then 1s are going to go to my kids' piggy bank. So basically, any 20s and 10s are going to go in here. The last big envelope I have is a cash bag. It's a little bit dirty. This is for my bank deposit for hopefully having hefty deposits here in the future that are not going to fit in these envelopes. What category do you have that I don't have? Give us some ideas down below. I would love to know what you're saving for. Maybe it'll give me another envelope that I should be stuffing. The only thing that I don't have is a health envelope, because through my husband's work, he has an HSA, and automatically from his paychecks every month, money gets pulled into that, and it builds there. But it's really nice because it rolls over, and we can use it for anything health-wise. I really love it. I definitely recommend getting an HSA account through your work if you have one. I'm kicking myself in the butt from when I was a young adult when it was offered, because I never took it. And I had a lot of expenses as a young adult that I paid out of pocket when I could have been still my money, but just saved over paycheck and paycheck and paycheck, where I wouldn't have had a big chunk to pay later. And that is it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this helps you get started on what categories that you want to try to save for. Again, comment down below what category you have that I don't have, or something that you have that's uncommon. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. See ya.